We need the nice squeaky sounds.
All right.
We like the doggy sounds.
Where is my notification?
I don't know. I never get notified.
Nope. No notifications. Oh, there it is right there.
Woohoo!
Apothecary Bento box tour. What's a
Yeah.
bento? Like when your toe's not straight?
Yeah. You've seen those shoes they make them wear.
Hey,
In China.
me. There's a me and Sue and Kathy D.
Hey! The Good Time Girls. I don't see myself up yet. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm just trying to see how come I don't get notified even about myself. Oh, I just popped up. Hello. Okay. I'm official. I can see myself. It's official. Now let me make sure I have comments on.
Hey, Nicole, Nancy, Tamar.
I have a live chat.
Hey, Nona, welcome.
We're here.
Hey, Patricia, Mitzi, Johnny, Candy.
Man. The cool kids showed up.
Hey, Born.
Even Denmark showed up. I'm
Hey,
so
Denmark.
excited. Woohoo!
Yay, Terry made it back.
Yay!
Hey, Linda Morell.
Hey, Linda. Candy. Did you say hello to Candy?
I did say hi to Candy.
Oh, okay. See, my mind's already gone. The mind is gone. Patricia. Yeah, we're cool. We're cool. And we know it. Lucy. Oh, I still haven't gotten with Lucy. You can tell I've been busy because I haven't gotten with Lucy yet. And she's on the top of my list and I still haven't gotten to her.
Uh-oh.
So, my list is kind of thick right now. Oh my goodness.
Candy changed her
picture, huh? You know what? I am so bad. I look at pictures before I look at the names, and so I right away know who it is, and then they trick me and they change their picture, and then I go, oh dear, now I'm really lost. Who was it now?
Yep. Hey Terry, hey CJ.
Yep. I'm really bad about that. Oh, Jersey made her do it. Uh-oh. I don't know that Jersey. She's getting highly influential. Have you noticed that?
I just know every time I see a video, all I see is her mug. Hey, Debbie.
What does that mean? You mean like her coffee or what?
No, her face.
Her face? I haven't seen her face. Oh, well. Maybe I don't think I'm watching reruns. Is she a rerun person? I don't know. Uh-oh. Where's
Debbie? Says morning.
I was going to say, where's Debbie? It's morning.
It's got to be Australia. Oh, there's Jersey just sent me a message.
Uh-oh.
It says, oh, okay.
Well, we know she's lurking. Can't talk about her now.
There's Elaine. All right, now all the cool kids are here.
Oh, there's Mitz.
Yep, she's in the UK. I just got off the phone with somebody from the UK and Amsterdam, and they said it was 1:30, something like that in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And I was on the phone with them at 7:00 this morning, my time. So
They do crazy hours like you.
Yeah.
You can blame the internet for that. There's Elaine. All right. Oh, we're already 37. Hello.
I got to get a battery. I'll be right back.
Okay. Well, I guess we can start right away. Everybody's here. Well, Norma's here. We can start. That's just the end of that. That just clinches it. That clinches it. Oh, there's Jersey. She's not lurking no more. She's a happy camper. All her rainbows. Woohoo. Anyway, I was gifted. Let me show you this first. I just received this in the mail. Look at this beautiful book, Physician's Desk Reference. It's got all kinds of yumminess in here. And of course, it has these brand names, the medication, everything in alphabetical order, pharmaceutical index, and all kinds of like fun stuff. And we're doing the apothecary, right? And this is all about medication. And unfortunately, I got this after, everything went out. So what I did.
Uh-oh, hang on.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Norma. Hey, Janice. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Jersey. Hey, Darla. Okay,
don't forget Davina.
Who? Oh,
I always call her Deneva. I don't know if it's where the accent is, but that's what I call her.
Oh, maybe it's Danova Martin.
That's what I mean. I have no idea.
Is it number 1, Danova, or number 2, Deneva? Or number 3, y'all are just don't get it right ever. Okay, I'm going back to lurking.
There's Nikki. She's packing up.
Yep, I'm lurking too.
There you go. Jean. Who else?
That's it. I just got here, Jersey.
Okay.
Oh, number 2, Deneva.
Huh? Oh, okay, good. Good. All right. So I wasn't able, and these are perfect, I think, to put in your apothecary stuff because it has all these medications and all this cool stuff. Well, anyway, I weighed this out, and I can put 8 of these pages, including this envelope, and it is only 1 stamp. So this is what we're going to do. If you're interested in getting 8 pages, send me a self-addressed stamped envelope that looks like this with 1 stamp on it, and I will send you 8 of these pages. Okie dokie. So if you're in the group, I haven't done it right now. I will go in later and put in my address. Most of you probably had it at one time because it was in the packaging. But if you don't, I'll put it in the group. If you're not on Facebook, I'll put my email, and then you can contact me, and I will give you my mailing address. All right. I just don't want to put out there and forever land out here on the on this YouTube thing. All right.
Hey, there's Laura, Witchy Woman, and Grinning Ferret, and I saw somebody else.
I don't know.
Grinning Ferret and
no
Jennifer Jane.
Debbie, no. It will cost. I think it's like maybe I'll double check, but it's something like it's under $2 for me to send this to the UK because it's flat and it isn't, thicker than, Anyway, it's about $2, I think, but I'll double check. If you're interested, go ahead and contact me, and I'll get the info for you. I think it might be like $2. All right. So before we get started, I want to address the elephant and the donkey in the room, which is politics. And we are not going to discuss politics. We are not going to be given our opinions. No matter where we are on the spectrum, everybody's emotions are very heightened and very raw. And I want to focus on what brings us all together, which is the love of paper and doing goofy things with paper. And that's what we're going to do tonight. And so let's stay focused on that, because that's what brings us together, and that's why we are here. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So contact me if you're interested in this. I'm more than happy to share that with you. Oh, and by the way, if you want more, just put 2 stamps, and I can put double the amount. You know, because it's by the weight. Every ounce is another stamp when it comes to a letter, up to a certain amount, which I forget what that is. But anyway, if you want what was it, 8? If you want 16 pages, just put 2 stamps on your self-addressed envelope, and I can take care of you. All right. So,
hey Gina. Hey, who else? Somebody else came in. Gina and Natalie Randall. Hello.
hey, Miss Natalie. Yay, yay. Okay. So those of you that got your kits. Oh, and by the way, these are the if you haven't gotten to the group, these are the free
PDFs.
Hello, yes, that are in the group. These collages we did, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago together. And so these are the ones that are in there. Those are free. So if you aren't able to buy the kits, you're more than welcome to go into the group and print these out. And that way you still have something fun to play with that we're going to be playing with together. And I forget, I did quite a few of them this time. I kind of overdid it. That was at night. We stayed up all night, and Susan wouldn't let me go to bed. So that was 3, 4, 5. We got 5 of them. So print away, ladies. Have fun. Okay, so if you got the kit, let me get this out of the way. If you guys got the kit, you already have your cardboard to play with, because all the goodies came in here.
Hey, Katie.
Now, so I wouldn't have all this drying time. I went ahead and painted a lot of it already, and I chose black. I mean, you can choose whatever it is that you're going to, how you want to finish yours, in other words, what I'm trying to say.
Mine wasn't painted.
I said I painted mine.
Oh. Okay, then.
I'm sorry I didn't mail you mine, but I mailed you yours.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay. So now the one that I did before, I glued this on the top, which came in your kit. So you already know what that looks like. So I thought what I would do, in case you're one of the ones that didn't buy the kit, I thought we'd see how the cover looks like with these free printouts. And that way we can see what we can do with these, just for the fun of it. Because the other one, you just cut out the piece of paper and you glue it on. So I don't think I have to show you how to do that. But I thought this one might look kind of cool because it has a little bit of everything that this little box is going to be holding. It has a lot of the Asian stuff on there, and then it also has the medical stuff. So I think out of all of them, I kind of sort of, because I like the mouth, I kind of favored this one for the cover, but let me double check because you just never know. I might change my mind. That's what I thought an hour ago, but it could change. I like that picture too. And I like his mother. but I'm going to put her inside so she doesn't have to be on the cover.
And I like this one, and I like that one, and I like that one, and maybe this one. Maybe I should collage them on here.
Well, if I didn't like it to begin with, I wouldn't have glued it down, right? So
That's
obviously
right.
I'm going to like them all.
That's right.
But for the cover, I think I'm still going to go with this one. I think I am. All right. So now you have two choices. You can, which I think the first time I did it, it wasn't the right way. What I did, I assembled the box and kind of looked at it and played with it for a while, and then decided what am I going to put on it. And then I started gluing while it was already all put together. I think it'd be obviously a lot easier to glue your pieces parts on before you actually put the box together. At least I think so. I don't know. But, because you have a flat surface to push the glue down and push the paper down. So let's just go that way. I already know that if you assemble it, it's a little more difficult. So let's try it this way. And what the heck? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Let's just do it. Let me get mine. Let's just
Hey, Barb. Hey, Aaron.
do it. So what I want to do, I think.
Don't be a smart aleck, Aaron. I don't know why I hit C. I think my tit hit C. Sorry, I've got my
What?
my tit did it. I had my iPad in my.
Oh no! Does it walk and talk too?
Maybe.
I don't want to know what it's saying. Don't even tell me. I do not want to know. And then if mine starts answering, then we're really in trouble. I do not want the battles.
Oh gosh. Oh man.
No. Okay.
Well, you can tell mine lies because it ain't a C.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so I'm going to make this about 1/4 of an inch smaller than the actual dimension, only because I want a little frame. This one I went right up to the edge, and so I want to try this one with a little bit of you know what I mean, a little space.
Hey, Penny.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oops. Blow your nose now.
I just got tickled. I'm sorry, Debbie. We'll keep it clean.
Okay, let me get a little bit of an edge over here.
She woke her hubby up laughing.
Oh gosh, and he does not want to know what you're laughing about. You can't hang out with those ladies no more. They're a bad influence on you.
You hanging out with them pervs in America again?
No, they say that we're where is she? UK?
In the UK.
Oh, in UK. This is what I hear. Don't quote me. They think we're kind of prudish over here.
We don't get our knickers in a knot.
All right. So
hey Terry, how's it going?
Let me fold this and make sure.
Welcome to the garage.
Enough of a gap. Yeah, see, I like that. You can't really see it with all this black everywhere right now. There. Oh, here we go. Now you can see it. You can see it's about 1/4 of an inch, or maybe a tiny bit less.
Laura, today is the first day for the Apothecary kit tutorials.
Yeah, we're starting. We're starting. All right, so I'm going to glue this down and be thinking about what I'm going to put on the bottom. Probably one of the other ones. I think I'm just going to do the whole thing with these printouts, just because I can. Where is that? Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna hit the wire. Sorry if I'm moving all this stuff. Where did that go? If you're here new, I do talk to myself a lot. And then Susan has to translate sometimes for me. Oops. I like to use these for my glue. Okay.
Unless he's acting like he's asleep, Debbie. Unless you have a headset on.
I get that out of the way. And if I can, I can't open my jar. How come?
Bang it on the desk.
I was working in the yard all day. I know I have a little, maybe I used all the muscles I had. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we were chopping up a bunch of stuff today because tomorrow is yard waste and trash and everything.
Oh, I'm so glad I don't have any rules anymore on garbage.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we had to get it out there, so it's out. And we had a lot of stuff to chop up. And we had that. Did I tell you guys about the electrical? Yeah, I told you about all of our electrical stuff going on, right? Or not? I don't remember.
The last I heard anything about electrical is that you had called someone about an electrician coming, but they stood you up.
Okay, that they did. So we kind of sort of halfway fixed. You know how you can like fix a problem, but it's not really fixed. It's just you have to keep maintaining it. So that's kind of what my husband did with this issue that we had. But he knew it needed to be like really, really addressed. So we finally got a couple of guys to come out, and the bids were like all over the place because my husband, I mean, he's an electrician. He knew what needed to be done, but the stuff that needed to be done had to be by license, and he didn't get his license in this state, so he was already retired. So anyway, so we had to get a licensed one, and man, one bid was, what was it? It ranged from 1,800 to 3,800.
Are they quoting the same job?
Yes.
Hey, Leslie.
Yes, they were. And oops, oh shoot. See, I get talking and I forget what
I need some of those, Aaron.
And so fortunately, because you might think, okay, well, this super, super cheap guy is, doesn't know what he's doing, or, he's going to add this and add that. But fortunately, because my husband knows what needs to be done and understands the lingo, he knew what to add. He didn't tell him that he was an electrician. He just acted stupid and asked a whole bunch of questions to see what kind of answers they would give him. And so that's how he, figured out who knew what they were talking about. But, the average person can't do that. They have to depend on what these professionals tell them. And it's kind of scary, the things that they go around saying. And then this one guy, the one that was the bid that was kind of sort of in the middle, he kept saying, I don't know. When my husband would ask him, well, how come you think this does? I don't know. And my husband's going, oh my gosh, if he doesn't know, I don't want him fixing it. So anyway, the guy that was charging like in the middle actually seemed the more
confident one.
Yeah, knew what he was talking about, didn't try to lie to my husband or talk down to him or you know, like you don't know what you're talking about, but asking stupid questions kind of thing. So we're gonna have him do it. Because what happened was our house, for those of you that don't know, our house was built in 1903. And you could tell that it had been renovated like when we bought it in the 70s. And we did a lot of updating, and my husband did a lot with, the electrical work that didn't require, that just a homeowner could do. So we did a lot of that. But when we bought the house, it had more electric appliances. And when we renovated, we went with gas, and then a couple of other things we kind of switched around. One thing was gas, we turned it to electric, and because I like cooking with gas, but when it comes to hot water heater, I don't like that open flame in the house because the hot water heater is in the house. So there were just a few things we changed. And then when we got a new heating system, then that really changed everything. And everything was working fine, but of course things get stressed. And this particular year, for some reason, when we turned the heat that is for the upstairs, it just started popping fuses. Ooh, this looks pretty cool, you guys. Look at that. Woohoo, I like it. What do you guys think? And started to blow the main fuse, which was weird because it had a breaker that should have, tripped before the main. But anyway, turned out there wasn't a breaker for that one particular heater that was from upstairs, and it should have had a line of its own, and it didn't. But anyway, so that's what we have to do. We have to pull the box, put a new box, yuck, and that costs money. So anyway, so we finally found somebody that my husband trusts, and he's got a license, he's bonded, he's gonna pull a permit. He's legit. Oh, I like this. What do you guys think?
They like it. They love it. Fabulous. Like it, love it.
That's what makes it, right? All right. So I'll just get another piece. It doesn't matter now because it'll be in the. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's find the one I like the least. I'll put it in the bottom.
That was one thing about our house. Whenever we had the inspector come look at it before we bought it. He told us, he said, everything's good. It's got a brand new central air and heat. It's got a brand new roof. It's got da-da-da-da. He says, but the electrical panel, he said that company went out of business from being sued.
Oh boy. Yep.
So
and hello, that's the most important thing, to stop your house from burning down.
Yep. So I made a note of it, and I went back to my realtor and I said they need to change out the electrical panel and all of that, and they did it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have set you back if you'd have had to do it. All right, I'm going to do the same thing with the back one. I'm going to leave a little bit of I can't see that, it's so dark. Can't see that hole.
So Debbie is only awake to watch this because it's 2:00 in the morning there.
Oh wow! Thank you.
Oh wait, no, she's watching Zits.
And watching us.
They got zits and tits and everything.
I hope it's not her own. That would be pretty boring if you're watching your own. Okay, I'm just gonna cut that right there. And see, which side do I want? I think.
No drama, Andy.
I think This way. Alrighty. This time I'll remember to put a little bit of this. Oh no, I'll put it afterwards. So it's just gonna. It's okay. I'm talking to myself. It's all right. It's okay.
Gina, I don't know if I said hello to you.
Oh, shame on you.
What's your husband's name, Debbie?
Okay. Is this box crooked or is my paper crooked? Oh well, it's on the bottom. Who's gonna notice it that much?
Clyde, roll over, you're snoring.
Are you getting her in trouble?
Uh-oh, Terry. You dropped him off? Oh, but you're waiting to see if they're going to keep him. Do they need to keep him? Hey, Peggy Pitty. Yeah, he at the hospital. He went for hip pain, and they think he has a kidney stone.
Ouch.
Yeah, have him pass that at the hospital so you don't have to listen to it.
Yeah. Oh boy. I've never had that, but my dad had it when I was a kid.
Oh, that's right. They won't let you go in the hospital.
I think it traumatized me. Watching my dad in pain. I'd never seen my dad in pain. He was in so much pain. We called up a good friend of ours. The man literally picked him up in his arms and drove him to put him in the car and drove him to the hospital. My dad couldn't even walk.
Do you remember when Kramer passed a kidney stone at the circus, and I think somebody fell off the tight wire or something because he screamed?
No, I missed that. I totally missed that one. Oh man, I can already visualize that whole thing. Oh.
Need to get Clive a CPAP.
All right, so now my next decision is going to be, am I going to leave this just black, which I did on the other one, or am I going to put something on here? I don't know. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to put right here. So let's look at what some of the people.
I think on the front you need to let it be black, and then put you a little metal handle on there, like a little carrying handle, you know?
Yes.
Like a drawer pull, or
I have those. So I need
right there.
So I just need to paint this black, right?
Yes.
Okie dokie. So, and I think for now, and this is small enough. If I decide later to glue something on there, it's not that big of a deal. All right. So next, now I got to figure out what I'm putting in here. what did I put in here? Oh, okay. In this one, I had some of my paper that I painted, like I do with this, with all that kind of stuff. Do I have any of that paper left? Let me double check. I just love my red in here. If I still have another piece, maybe I'll do that. Oh, ow! Maybe I'll do that.
Vanessa Angel Rose Designs.
Let me check.
I love big salads. I could live on big salads.
Ooh, I have one. Hello.
I didn't eat anything. I was so tired yesterday that I immediately sat in my chair and went to sleep. No dinner, nothing. I woke up this morning. I was starving. I had a breakfast bar with coffee at 4. At 5, I had a sausage biscuit with a piece of peach pie. And then I had some chocolate kisses. And at 10:45, I was like, it's lunchtime already. And I had a baked potato. So I am like, got enough to live on for the next 2 days of training.
All right, so I did have another piece of this red stuff that I had played around with, and so I think.
Did you see the
Maybe
the it was Carrie, Concrete Angel, that the little pieces
no,
of fun foam from, I guess she got them from Dollar Tree,
no.
that had dots on it and lines on it and all of that, and she used them as little to put little stamp impress. It was cool.
Oh, cool! Yeah,
Yeah, they're really cool.
that sounds nice.
I forget to look in that area.
Yeah, I haven't looked there lately myself. All right, so I'm going to leave a little gap like I did on the exterior. So I'll have a little bit of a frame.
Hey, Christina, this is the Apothecary kit.
Yeah. Yep. So, all right. So we'll glue this puppy down.
Is that another box? Oh, that's the inside. Never
Yeah,
mind.
inside.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a good choice for the inside.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, Christina, this is the Apothecary kit.
All righty. So I have that done. So now, and then after it's all dry, I'll come back with some of this stuff and cover up all that white. You won't see it. It'll all disappear. All right. So now the inside. Now let me see. What's in the inside? Okay, so this one, you can see, I did the same paper that I did with this one. So let's do something a little different. I'm not sure what that will be yet.
Debbie said your paper is so
Oh,
nice.
thank you.
Hey, Jean.
So maybe we'll just put another one of these on the bottom. To kind of brighten it up. The other one was kind of dark because everything was that red in there. So this will kind of like brighten it up a little bit maybe. So let's get the lightest one because they all have a little different tone to them.
I think you should line it with felt.
I don't want it to look like, a casket or something.
It won't. It'll look like the inside of a briefcase.
Felt?
You know that.
Oh, I must have cheap briefcases. Mine's had fake everything inside. I don't know what a real briefcase looks like. Oh. Hey, I had Cheerios for breakfast.
Yeah, Carrie, what you thanking Vanessa for? What does she do? I've been sitting here trying to reread chat. I'm going, well, I guess I'm not seeing all the chat because she's thanking Vanessa for something.
Maybe she sent you a present.
Yeah, like an attaché case.
Yeah, see, I've never had I don't even think I've ever looked inside of a nice one.
No, you haven't missed anything, Jean. We are dorks. You're right. You're right, Carrie. Every time you do that, my dog's ears pop up.
Hitting the thing?
Yeah. It's like last night.
Doesn't
Oh my
think
gosh.
it's like somebody knocking?
Yes. One dog barks at that. But then last night I'm watching a video and somebody's dog had a squeaky toy. And Sophie was going nuts. I was ready to just a little cinder with her squeaky toy. No, Peggy's not here. I haven't seen Peggy.
Peggy?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know why? She won $100. She's out spending it right now.
Well, she can do that from home.
I know. Well, she's probably on Amazon right now.
I don't know anybody's business anymore. I don't make the rounds.
Oh, she won. Oh dear, I went blank. Why did I go blank? Oh my goodness. Help me, people. You know who I'm talking about. She was going for 100 subscribers.
100 subscribers?
I mean, 1,000 subscribers.
I was just gonna say, more. That's hard up if you pay 100 subscribers.
Stop making me laugh. I'm trying to put this on straight. Man. Okay. Anyway, the giveaway was today and Peggy won.
Okay. Like I said, I don't know what's going on anymore.
Well deserved.
Christina said she saw her at Staff's sale, and I don't know who Staff's is.
I don't either.
I know that I did see the Tribe of Five was having a sale earlier.
Okay. So we have the bottom of the inside with our paper. We have the lid to the inside, papered. And we have the bottom and the top to the outside. All right. Oops. Make sure it's all stuck in there nice and good.
Oh, Stacy's sale. Hey, Jane, how are you?
Okay, I might have to dry that a little bit before we go to the next stage so it doesn't stick to each other because I'm going to have to fold those up. And oops. Okay. Oh.
That's loud.
Uh-oh. It didn't cancel?
Well, not on StreamYard it didn't. Maybe it does on
Oh,
YouTube.
yeah. Uh-oh. Ask the ladies.
They don't care. Just do it.
Well,
I think it does cancel out on YouTube, but it didn't for StreamYard. And it was like, wow, my hair like blew back.
well, watch out. It's going on again. Keep the wig down.
Hey, Lolly, how are you?
Okay. So now.
So Jean said nope, it didn't cancel on YouTube, but then CJ couldn't hear it, and I turned up my YouTube and I couldn't hear it.
Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what to say, ladies.
Yeah, the first time it didn't cancel because I think you turned it off and on so fast. So it didn't have a
Yeah.
chance to kick in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cover up these little white marks of the paper. Just because. Don't have to. It's just my.
Did you do these papers with us or no?
Yeah. Yeah, we did the papers. I don't know. I have to look.
When we stayed up till 4?
No, I think.
Oh, last Wednesday.
I think we did it, before. I just can't remember. They're all kind of blending in together in my mind. Okay, so.
Poor Clive. He's so tired. So how's your husband's new CPAP working?
Well,
Uh-oh.
well, it's working fine, but it has not improved the length of time that he sleeps.
Uh-oh.
So he's gonna go see another specialist. He doesn't like his current sleep doctor because, well, we've already talked about why he doesn't like his current doctor. So he's gonna see a new one and see what they have to say.
Is this one registered in Arkansas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's here. He's here in the state.
You know, I sleep better in my easy chair.
Because you're sitting up, right?
Well, no. Well, I don't
As
have
opposed to
problems.
flat. As opposed to flat.
Oh,
right?
yeah, I guess. But
Yeah.
and if I fall asleep in my chair, I sleep hard. When I go to bed,
Yeah.
uh-uh.
I told Richard that's probably what he needs is to sit up when he sleeps because he can fall asleep and he doesn't have any apnea when he's like during the day if he takes a nap or something.
CJ said, have him take vitamin D. She did. She started, and now she sleeps like a baby.
Well, he's got things that vitamin D won't help.
Hey, Stasha.
I think he does take vitamin D.
Vitamin D's are huge.
Or something else. But vitamin D, if you take too much, it just goes out of your body. It doesn't get absorbed. So,
Bye, Terry. I hope he feels better.
all right. So now we need to like put the little puppy together. Now, what I did is I put some, whoops, let me make sure I'm in frame. I put some glue here and here and some double stick tape. I did the double whammy. And then I put a little clip on there. So let's do that. Where is my tape? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wrong tape. That has, uh-oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, there it is.
Hey, Auntie Mame. She said, hello, hello. I'm glad I found
Hello,
this.
hello.
I received the kit, but I didn't realize the box wasn't included. So this will be a good exercise for me.
That the box was not included? Who said that?
She said, Auntie Mame. She said, received the kit, but I didn't realize the box wasn't included. It should have been flat.
Yeah, the box is, no, it was put together.
Oh.
You have the Apothecary kit? Are we talking about the Apothecary kit? Because all Apothecary kits went inside of this box, inside of an envelope. Let's make sure we're talking about the same thing. If not,
yep.
Yep, what?
She said, yep.
I didn't send any without.
Oh, she said. Oh, okay.
I get you. Yeah, I didn't put it together because I realized it was a lot more difficult to paint and glue and everything with it put together. So that's why it was left just a tiny bit of, a little bit of tape here and there just to keep all the stuff in.
Oh, she might not be a platinum caboodle kit member. I'm playing anyway. There's no such thing.
Hey, wait, they might want to sign up. We might start a new thing here. I'll cut you in.
Yes, you too can join the Platinum Caboodle Kit and have your kit already pre-assembled. She didn't even put my box together.
Well, it didn't fit in the big box.
Oh my God. I opened that box. When I got home from work, Betty had it sitting in the chair. And of course, when I got home, she had dinner ready. So I picked the box up and moved it over to the side and ate my dinner. And then I pulled my TV tray over and I cut the box open and I pulled it back. And I saw those dead bones sitting there. And I was like, oh, hell no, I am not sticking. I don't know what's in there. I'm not sticking my hand in that box. It just gave me the heebie-jeebies. Kind of like,
whoa. I was doing a Johnny on you, huh?
Made my hands do like jerseys.
All right, so I just put a little piece of tape there, and then I'm going to do that on all these little four corners here. Double-sided tape.
Annie Mame says she did want to mention that she has some old prescriptions if you need to make more kits. Happy to send some your way.
Oh, well, I really, really appreciate it. But once I make a certain amount of the kits, I really just have to stop because then I don't have any time like to do the next month's kit. Because I do get requests even after they're sold, but there's no way, I just can't go backwards. I don't have the time to go backwards. I don't have time to go forward. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's right, Katie. The Platinum Caboodle Kit, but that's not all. If you sign up now. You're not running low on double stick tape, are you?
Not the other kind. This one I am, the flat one. That other one has a little bit of what do you call that kind of tape? It has like a little bit of thickness to it to give it dimension.
Well, good night, Debbie. Have a good evening. Good night, Clive.
Good night, Debbie.
Hey, Vicky.
Hey, Vicky.
Oh, Vicky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Vicky. I'm sorry. I had a 13-hour work day. I'm a little delirious.
Okay, so I have this on all four corners. And then in addition to that, I'm going to put a little bit of some tacky glue. Make sure I have, whoops. Or maybe the Mod Podge. I don't know what I'm going to put. Probably just a tacky glue. Make sure it comes down to the bottom. Whoops, sorry. Getting noisy here. Boy, it's slow pokey. Okay. Now this is where I always have my problem. I can never get this paper off. I watch some of you ladies take it off so easily, and I go, "What's my?"
I watch them with that pokey tool. They just like put it on
the
edge. And
true. I've never used it. Well, you know me and pokey tools. We don't get along too well.
True.
Well, let me find one. Let me get one. Let me get brave.
I think Nick the Booksmith has a tutorial on it.
Oh gosh. There is. I don't even have a pokey tool.
Oh no.
How bad I am. I know I have one, but it's underneath everything because I never use it. Let me see. Well, this is a pair of scissors, but it'll work. Those little tiny scissors. I think that should work.
It's better than those Edward Scissorhands scissors.
Well, I knew those wouldn't work. Oh dear. Oops. Well, maybe. Oh, well, it's a lot better than I did before, that's for sure.
Yes, this is the inside. And then the cover, yes.
Yeah, we're working on the box.
Annie Mae, she's so scared of everything. She's not going, she'll be careful.
We'll try to be careful. I'll try. My doggies were really happy because I very rarely get them like processed food or anything like that. Now what is going on over there?
Annie Mae said I try to limit myself to 2 bourbons when using scissors.
Do you know I've never tasted bourbon before? But it's strong, isn't it?
No, it's smooth,
Really?
like Tennessee whiskey.
Oh dear, I love that song. Anyway, that's another story. Okay.
And sweet as strawberry wine.
All right, so now I have these little clips, and I use these kind of to hold it in place. But you know, when you use tacky glue, it dries pretty fast, and plus the double-sided tape. Excuse me, I got the hiccups now. Holds it down too. So between those two things. Oops. Between those two, it should stick pretty good.
I would think.
Huh?
I would think so.
Yeah. 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 And it's not, fighting that much. You could even just use a paper clip if that's all you had.
Oh no, was it a COVID cut, Annie Mae? Who was it? There was some crafter came on, did a video and cut their hair right there in their bathroom in front of the mirror.
Ooh, did they do a good job?
I'm thinking. Next thing my mom asked why my hair was lopsided. Vicky wants to tell you a secret, Rosemary.
Okay.
She does not like to use tape at all because after 2 years, this does not hold the pieces together. I know as a fact.
Did you notice I'm using glue and tape? Because
That's
I
right.
agree with you. You are probably right. All right, so obviously down here on this end, we can't do the clippers because there's no place to clip it. Whoops, in here. So I just kind of lay it down here and do the mush, 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 and a little bit more mush, and kind of make sure that that double stick tape has gotten on there. And actually, when I'm using the double stick tape, it's to help keep it in place until the actual glue does its job. So that's the purpose for me using the tape. I would never use the tape by itself, especially when you're doing boxes and stuff like that you're going to be putting things in and out of. Okay. Hey. We've actually got some stuff done. Hello.
Hey, Suzanne.
Hello. Hey, Suzanne. All right, so what were we supposed to put here that I didn't put anything?
Black paint.
Black paint? Oh, and then, okay, yeah.
Handle.
How soon they forget. Okay, see, I don't like how that's not sticking on there. Probably because I keep messing with it, but I don't know what to put. No, that's gonna pop that out. So the key is don't mess with it. Glue it, go put it somewhere. But we got to mess with it because we're just going to keep on trucking here. So this is going to glue all nice and cool, and you have this. So now the next thing that you have to contemplate. Let's go to the other one, the example one I made. And this is what you have to decide. And everyone's is going to be different, I am assuming, because you're going to have different things you want to do. You have to do this one of two ways. Well, maybe three ways. When I made these little compartments, I made the compartments first, and then I kind of sort of had to make the stuff I had fit in the compartments. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to make all your little things and then situate your compartments to fit your stuff. So, that's just a personal choice what you want to do. Also, the depth of this little false bottom is totally up to you also. I did it this depth because I wanted this little tin to sit in there, and I already knew I had messed up the tin and it wasn't shutting very well. So I knew I need a little space in there, and I knew I needed space for the bottle, and it was pretty much the same depth. So I came to the conclusion that these two things were going to determine the depth of these little boxes in the bottom. So, and what I ended up doing was 1.25 inches. That's what I did. Now, you may choose to have these larger things on the top and have this bottom down here more narrow and have the top part deeper. It's all up to you what you want to do. But just so you have the dimensions of what I personally did, what you're looking at here, this is 1.25 inches. And what I did is I just got pieces of cardboard. Everybody's getting everything in the mail. You've all got boxes. And I cut them into strips of 1.25 inches. And then after I decide what paper I want to put on them, then, I will put them in there. I'll cut them up in the size that I want. So 1.25 inches. And then that leaves you, once you put your cardboard in here, that leaves you, let me see, let me give you a measurement.
Uh-oh, Laura said the magic word. Oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute.
Now, how am I going to measure this accurately when the measuring starts over here? I'm going to have to use this end, and I'm not going to know what the heck I'm doing. All right, so I can tell you in centimeters.
No, just take your piece of cardboard, stand it up in there, put your thumb where it comes to the top of the box, and measure that.
It goes to right here. So that is 1 inch and
Hey, gal.
I mean 1/2 inch. That's 1/2 inch plus 1/8. So how many eighths? 4. So that's 5/8. Am I right? Am I wrong? I'm probably wrong. I can't be right the first time.
I don't know.
We're talking about numbers.
I don't do rulers.
Yeah. Rulers are not my friend either. So, okay, let's look stupid in front of everybody. Okay, I'm going to count the ticks and you're going to know. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. I already lost count. My eyes went.
9/8.
Okay, right there. What's this? Anybody that knows?
Well, bring it up closer.
That's as close as I can get. It'll get out of focus.
Somebody said 9/8. Somebody said 5/8.
It's
Oh,
not
there you go.
9/8. It's not 9/8. 9/8 is more than 1 inch. Okay, 5/8. That sounds about right. So, if you decide, well, then it depends on the thickness of your cardboard. But anyway, just roughly, if you decide to do this 1.25 inches, excuse me, I'm saying wrong numbers, 1.25 inches, then you'll have a 5/8 on the top, which for my purposes left plenty of room. It's enough to make like a little journal or something and stick it up there. And if you have like pieces of your own personal ephemera or things you just want to make up, there's more than enough room to throw little pieces of junk up there, and they move around nicely and da-da. All right. But again, if you have like certain things of your own that you have that you're going to end up putting in this box, and there's certain thicknesses and widths, then you'll have to manipulate that for the things that you have. All right. Okay. So far, does that make sense to you guys before we go any further? The concept, not necessarily all the numbers, but
like Laura said, there's no mathing and crafting. What are you trying to do? Make us think?
Oh, God.
Just feel your way.
Say what?
I told him just feel your way.
Yeah. And when it comes to in here, I really can't give you measurements either because you're going to make yours different. But we'll do it together so you can see how I assemble it. But you're going to have your own personal measurements, I'm sure. All right. So now the next thing, after you've glued that together, and after you've kind of sort of decided, how you're going to put your stuff together, now you need to decide what you're going to cover these in. I ended up covering the bottom and the little side compartments in the same paper of this. And it was, you know, because it looked dark and matchy and all that. So you can choose to go that way, or choose to go a different way, which I'll be doing a different way on the sample one that we're doing, just so we can see a variation. But the construction will be the same. We're just going to use different paper. All right. So the next thing. Oh, see, this thing is not sticking here. I'm very upset about that. I'll have to like redo that after we're done. I'll have to reglue that right there. So don't look at those mistakes here. Let that dry perfectly before you continue. All right, so now let me get my scissors. And now I want this to fit in there, so I just need to cut a little bit off. And the reason you're going to put it all the way around is because you have to create that lip. You can't just put your things this way. You have to go all around the exterior, so that you're creating this lip here that this sits on. So that's why you got to go all the way around and then do all these cross ones. All right.
That's a good idea, Janice. Janice said gather a bunch of old jewel gift boxes and see what fits, then paint them.
Yeah, you can do that. Yep.
Yeah, this is to hold up the fake bottom.
Yeah, you still, and if you do that, you're going to have to make sure they're all the same thicknesses, you know, and make sure they butt up around the corners. So if you're going to put the fake bottom in there. All right, so I think what I'm just going to do is use the scraps that I have left over on.
I think you ought to use the tray out of the Queen Anne's chocolate covered cherries.
I wish I had some cherries.
They got them at Dollar Tree right now.
Woohoo! I need to go. All right, so okay. So I'm going to cover this one up. I'm going to cut to the same length because hopefully it's the same length. And then double check. That's good. And you want to wrap the paper around. The ones that are going to be going around the exterior, you only have to make sure the one side is covered and flopped over. But then when you do the other ones, both sides have to be done because they're exposed. But these that are going here, you only have to do one side. So let me get my, where is that? Where to go? Where to go? Okay. Rosemary, what did you do with it now? Oh, here it is. Erin wished she had a fake bottom. At least that it was removable, right? It could be real, but removable maybe. Okay. I think. And I'm just
Hey, Elizabeth. Sorry.
No, I'm just gonna say I'm just using Mod Podge, so I can't remember if I mentioned it earlier.
Mod Podge or Maj Podge?
Maj Podge.
Maj Podge.
Maj Podge.
That's what Nicole Relax Cut Glue used. She keeps her Maj Podge on a lanyard. Did you see her? She attached her glue stick to a lanyard. Is that your EpiPen? No, that's my glue stick.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And just get your, cut the little corners at a little angle, and then I just fold it a little bit because, you're not going to see all that. It's just going to all be hidden in there. So it doesn't have to be perfect looking. All right, so you got your first one. It'll be going there in the back, like that. See, it looks, yeah, he looks kind of cute. All right. Oh, I cut his eye off. I should have paid attention. That'd be cool. That'd have been cool to stay on there. Now I just got like half the eye. Pay attention to what you're gluing.
Laura, what's a nook? A nook. Isn't that a pacifier? Passer? What's a nook?
A nook?
She says glue stick, bone folder, pen, and my nook and phone.
Huh. Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
You need to get you one of those little fishing hats. You know how they used to keep all their stuff on their fishing hats? You could just clip stuff on and wear your little
all the little lures and everything.
Little Gilligan's Island hat. Oh, I have that too. I have my nook, but mine's bigger than a nook. Like a cubby hole. I think the Postal Service is lurking, so if you get some kind of citation in the mail.
Hey, these were all mailed to me.
Oh, okay.
I recycle everything. You guys already know that.
Okay.
Oh, wait till you see what the stuff I've got. I went upstairs in the main house because I knew I had a few things of trash. Those trash journals we're going to be making sometime soon when I get my act together. And I found these rice bags. I've been saving they're the plastic kind. They're not the paper kind. What? Cool. So I think I'll switch this out. I'll put the eyeball over here. So when you see, the eyeball's looking at you. And then this one will go over here. So now.
Thanks for coming, Vicki.
So now I need to make the ones that go here on the outer part. And And we'll get a rough estimate, and then we'll trim them down. Where's my pencil? Where's my pencil? And again, I'm not giving you exact measurements because, you know, you might fold your, you know, yours tighter than I did or something, and they're going to be different. So, you know, just once you've got yours, your box glued together, then you just start playing around and get your measurements. Let me put this over here. See, it's a little tight. And then remember, when you put the paper on, you know, even though it's just the thickness of the paper, it makes a big difference when you're trying to, you know, make something fit into a little spot. So keep that in mind. Have it a little loose before you put the paper on, and then it'll be nice and snug when you get the paper in there. Even that's a little, maybe a little too snug. You just got to play around with it. That should be good. Now I'll cut two, and I bet you they won't be exact because the box probably isn't like really square. And that, for some reason, is not even.
Okay, so Geneva changed her picture too.
They're all getting tricky on us.
I'm trying to figure out what it is. It looks like a cup with a palm tree on it.
And oh my goodness, it's a blur to me.
And a bowl of
here.
Green something.
All right. Uh-oh. This is just short. Although, no. And it's going the wrong direction. So never mind. Never mind, never mind, never mind. So I think I want the monkey.
I want the monkey.
Yeah. So now you got to be kind of, you know, line things up. Again, you don't have to do the back. But because I want the monkey, I think what I'll do.
It's a monkey.
A monkey.
You know, at the zoo, the monkey.
Like a monkey.
Did you say monkey? It's a monkey.
And so I'm going to do it this way. So I see the full monkey. And then, yeah.
Ooh, Erin, you need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, what's wrong with her?
That's kind of a freaky looking little monkey.
He is.
I like it.
That's why he needs to be there.
That's right. He's the Nora Desmond monkey.
Yeah, it just little Norma-esque, isn't it? Okay, so I'm just going to kind of make that even like that. So when it slips in there, it'll kind of like fade in. And how do I want to do that? I'm not sure how I'm going to fold that.
Hello, Lovely's Crafting Lodge. How are you?
Hello, hello.
Now, if your monkey's too chunky, he's really not going to fit in there.
I know. He'll be a painolium. Okay, so maybe just. Oh no, I know what I should have done. I did that backwards. No. Okay, I made a mistake. That's okay. I'll fix it.
Nobody would have even known.
Yeah, but see, those kind of things bug me when I know it. Super bugs me. Bug, 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 bug.
Lovely is here to see what this project is all about. It sounds fun.
Yes, I think it is kind of fun, actually. I had fun making the prototype.
You made it fast too.
I think so, didn't I?
Yep.
Hmm.
Because you were like, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything for my next kid. I have to get this done. And if I put too much stress on myself, then it won't be fun, and then I'll never get it done. So I lose my creativity.
Well, fortunately, it was fun. All is well. No disasters yet.
Yes, she did show the prototype, but I'm sure she'll show it again in just a minute because she keeps referring back to it.
Yeah. All right, now let's see how snug and a bug this is. I'll take this off. Yay! Perfect. Hello, there's Mr. Monkey.
So, how does a monk get into a monastery?
Say what?
How does a monk get into a monastery?
With his key.
What kind of key?
A monkey.
Ah! Oh, you read the chat.
Say what? Me read the chat.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Rosemary don't read chat.
I
She's clever.
That'll be the day I read chat. Okay, one more. Oops, I'm gonna have to cut out a whole new paper just for this one. Oh well, that's what it's for.
So Geneva's picture is a little rubber duck. You better shut up.
Uh-oh.
Is a little rubber duck in a bathtub of bubbles next to a little potty with a fake plant in it. That's a potty?
And is there a real reason for this?
Yes, it is a potty. It looked like a...
Ooh, cod liver plus the mom. Here we go.
Ew.
Oh, but her face is going to get cut off. That's okay.
Cod liver and colic all on the same page.
Yeah. Well,
I keep seeing the inside of your box and keep thinking of Creed, a Creed song.
really?
Lucine or whatever it is you got written in there. Listerine, glycerine, whatever that song is called.
I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, I see it now too, Geneva. I'll never be able to unsee it. Well, somebody's got I can't remember who it is, has a cat's face in a potty, in a toilet.
Oh my goodness.
Think of who that is.
Like the seat cover or a cat in the toilet?
It's like a cat's face in a toilet seat or something like that.
At least I see her face. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's get this glued down, and then we'll decide what our next step will be. And this is where the reckoning comes in. You're going to make your stuff first, or you're going to make your boxes first?
Which came first, the stuff or the box?
The first time, it was the box. This time, it might be the stuff. I don't know. I gotta think about that. Or I could just use the stuff I have in the other one and make the same size boxes.
Oh, I thought they were talking about the picture on Geneva's thing. They're talking about the band Bush. I'm like, it does. It looks like a little bush inside that toilet, and they're talking about a band.
You got to keep up with your group, Susan. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, man? These people have been driving me ragged. I'm telling you. Yesterday, I put in 240 process orders.
Oh my!
Yeah, manually. He said, put all these in, and then we'll run your MRP and see if you got enough. I was like, okay, you do that.
Okay, so let's see. Moment of truth. Did I test it before? I didn't, did I? Uh-oh. Ah. Yay! All right. So now we have our four corners, four sides done. 1.25 inches all the way around. And it's important, as much as possible, to cut them, the exact same, whatever you decide is the depth, the exact same, or else your false bottom is going to be kind of wonky. So you want to make it like that. All right. So now let's get back to the prototype. So now, whoops, here comes the
prototype.
Here, let me have a drink. I need a drink.
Lovely, are you still here? Paging Lovely to the front of the store.
Lovely.
Probably scared her away.
Anyway, so now here is the question. And I don't have quite the answer yet. I could make the little compartments identical to this, and then, then you'll know that your little book fits, over here on this side, and your picture of, if you decide to put a picture, the picture fits in there, and that the box, which I haven't decorated yet, fits with these little books that we put in there. I think
okay, for reference, is that a Secret box or Altoids box?
Neither.
Oh.
No, I got them brand new. You get to make them old.
Oh, there's one in the kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then that leaves room, like if you wanted to make this. Okay, this was another thing. Because after I made this, I thought, oh, if I had moved this over just a tiny bit, this little book could have fit in here. But I made this after I did the boxes. And there is room. The little guide still fits in there if I squish this. I can't do it now, but when I made it, it could have gone over a little bit, one way or the other. And then this little book fits in there perfectly. So keep that in mind when you're doing your boxes. If you want your little book in here, or if you want it up floating up on top. So those are kind of like the little things you got to think about before you go to the next stage. Either make all your little stuff and figure out where they're going to go, or just like I did, just make your boxes and hope for the best. And I'm trying to figure out what we should do after all that. Uh-oh, Sue's getting her bungee cord. I don't even want to know what for, but she's getting strapped in. Sounds serious. All right. Let me think here, guys. Let me think what we should do.
What's a 2-minute leg?
Say what?
Jennifer Jane just realized she has a 2-minute leg.
I think she means a lag.
Oh, lag. Well, she said dinner, so I thought maybe she like Instapotted her chicken or something.
Okay.
So what are you pondering?
I'm trying to decide if I just want to make some arbitrary boxes and then put things in there, or if I want to make the boxes the exact same size I did these, or what are we going to do?
Be different.
Oh boy. Okay, be different. That means I got to think. All right, so we're going to do it different.
I have that problem with my butt, Laura. It's 2 minutes behind me. Drags 2 minutes behind.
All right, let's see if I definitely want this in here because it's heavy. I don't want it floating up on top anywhere.
Right.
And plus I already made the depth for this, so it's going down here somewhere.
It's going down.
It's going down somewhere. So I could, let's see, in theory, I could put a little narrow one up on top. Okay, so this is what I did with the other one. I just started placing things to see, where they would go. So let's say we put something across this way where he could fit in there. And then we put another piece right here where that could fit there. And then if we got, okay, so we've got one going across there, and then we could have one here, and then one here, and then we'd have, where'd the book go? Where'd the other book go? Uh-oh. Then we'd have room there, but we actually end up with one less compartment, don't we? Oh yeah, because that goes there. So then these, there'd be still room to go in here because of the, maybe because of the height. I'm not too sure. And these pieces parts could go in over here inside that little cubby hole. Maybe. For some reason, it seems smaller this way. But we're adding a book, so that's the difference. So let's see. I'm not sure if this is going to fit in there. Yeah, it's popping up. The height of that book is popping that up. Maybe, well, if that cross piece was right there, I don't know how far that would go. Maybe it would work that way. Yeah, it works that way. So these would have to be put in there really tight together. Put it real close right there when you do your measurements. Put this all right here. Then this can slide over a little bit. It doesn't get the puffy part of the little book. Anyway, that's one way of doing it. Or a way of doing it. A different way of doing it.
Have a good night, Gail. Thanks for coming. Well, actually, the way that you had it would have worked because you didn't need to be that wide for your skeleton, so you could have made that.
Yeah, we can move this one over.
Yep.
And the little book will fit in there.
Yep. And because your skeleton's, now that all the flesh is gone, is not that wide.
Because the skeleton might even be able to fit. I mean, if it was narrow, it may even fit in with there. Maybe if it's moved over a little bit. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do this one, but just we'll modify the width of these two. How about those apples? Or what we could do, just to be a little bit different. This could be in the middle, and the two long ones could be on either side. Just to be different. Just to be a little different,
Yeah.
Look at that. Hello. Oh my gosh. Let's do that and see what fits. I'm not promising everything's gonna fit, but hey, I didn't know what was gonna fit last time, so
there you go.
We'll see. So now that means, let me think now. Okay, for sure. You know me in measurements and numbers. Be patient with me, you guys. That means one for sure has to fit this one here. That's a given. All right. And then we'll put one all the way. Whoops. Yeah. We'll put one all the way across here. And then we'll measure for these. And then whatever is left over is what's left over for the other stuff. So the dimensions that for sure we have to have has to fit this and has to fit this. And then the leftovers gets all the junk. So right. So now we get to cover up some more paper. And I'm just going to keep using the collage stuff just so it's kind of unified in there. And let's see, I'm going to need 2 pieces. Well, no. How many am I going to need? I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And what I noticed, because this is kind of flimsy, when I did these crossbars here, I doubled them up. And I even doubled up down there. Because I started off with it just like that, and it was kind of flimsy. It didn't matter when you put it up against the exterior, but when you're using it as divider, I ended up doubling this. But if you're using thicker cardboard, it wouldn't matter. But if you're using something like these, I would really suggest you double it up. Okay, let's cut a straight corner.
You could use those fat tongue depressors.
No, they're not thick enough.
Well, okay.
No, they're not thick enough that way. Up and down. Although I've got a brand new idea. Oh, I better keep my mouth shut. Never mind.
I think what you ought to do is in that long one where you have those 2 glass bottles rattling all around.
Yes.
I know you hate to measure, but on your false bottom, on the bottom of your false bottom,
yeah,
put you 2 little elastic loops.
Oh.
And then your little jars will slide in there, and when you lift up your false bottom, you'll have the bottles.
Hello.
Yeah, ooh, she does that, Erin.
And it has the secret stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that way, when you go through customs, see, when you go through customs, they're just going to go like this. Oh, they don't go like that.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Okay, what was I doing? Stop distracting me. I'm counting. Yes. Ah, very good.
So Auntie Mame says, do you think I can use acrylic paint to cover part of my skeleton's face? He looks really mad. I don't know what you did to him before you shoved him in the box.
The acrylic paint, it might. What are you going to do? Just put a smile on his face or what? As soon as it came out, I wish it hadn't. Anyway. All right. So, yeah, I think you can. I don't see why not. Acrylic sticks to everything, especially stuff you don't want it to.
Maybe if you gesso it first.
Yeah. When I paint over something like that, I mean, I don't know if it worked with a face, but I usually glue the back side of a napkin, and it disappears, and then the paint sticks to the napkin real easily. It doesn't move around, it doesn't come off, it doesn't do anything.
That's right.
So that's what I do when I do anything that's plastic. Anyway, okay, so here we go, ladies. This is the plan so far. We're gonna have space for the book, and I'm gonna make it kind of tight so that we have, plenty. I don't want any wasted space down here. So I think we're kind of gonna go with something like that. Now, what I did, so that it's kind of hard to make this be straight, right? And then how do you keep it up when you're gluing it and yada, 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 yada. So what I did, if you notice, I create like a spacer, and I get another piece of the cardboard. See how that's right there? I get another piece of cardboard and I use that as the spacer. So we're going to cut the spacers right now and then cover it up with the paper. All right. So right now we're just going to kind of like halfway guess, and then we'll figure it out for sure. There's a lot of guessing. A lot of guessing on this thing. Way too big. I cut it way big, but that's okay. That's how we learn. All right, so I think that is a good size right there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to cut two, cut another one. We're going to have two, and we're going to put them one on either end and glue this onto the back. We're going to glue it back here, one here and one here after we do it with the paper. And then that's going to be our spacer, so that when we glue this in, it'll be perfectly even instead of, wonky wonky, because we'll have a spacer on either end. Clear as mud, guys? Yes. I sure hope so. right. And what you might want to do, again, because these are thin, again, if you're using like a really thick box, you won't have to double it up. But because I'm using something so thin, I'm going to double this up here and here. So I have plenty of surface that false bottom is going to be sitting on. So let me cut 2 more, just like this. Now, what's fun about this project, guys, and I hope you realize each project I show you, even though it has a theme, it translates into anything. You can make it be anything you want it to be. This whole thing could be very frou-frou and, country cottage look, or it could have a French look. You can have any look you want. And, the building of it is the same. Okay. So I got those two. Now, what I'll do right now is I'll glue 2 of these together, and then I will wrap them up with some paper. And I think I'll put a little piece of, if I know where I did with it now. What did I do with the tape? Help me, help me. Where did I put the tape? Lost tape, lost tape. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Right in front of my face. Nobody told me.
I wasn't looking.
I was, and I still couldn't see it.
So when I went to work on Monday, I asked my boss, "Is there any mica around here?"
And
He said, "Yeah, I'm sure there's got to be some out there."
yeah, how
He
do
said,
they make it shiny?
Just check the inventory." I was like, "Okay."
And he didn't even care what you wanted it for.
I said, "I just needed a little bag of it." Well, we probably get it in 50-pound bags or
Yeah.
50-gallon drums or something like that.
That's funny.
Is that supposed to be a joke? The popular mannequin?
Is it a joke? I don't know.
Well, that's not how you spell mannequin.
Well, I think it was French.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's French.
I guess raw mica, Laura. I don't know. Yeah, raw mica.
You
Okay.
got mica in your kit.
Or Formica.
No, you got mica in your kit.
I did.
Yeah. Did you open your kit?
No.
Oh my God. I got it. Oh dear. Hold on.
I've been working 14-hour days. I saw the bones. I got scared. I took a nap.
This is mica. Real sheets of mica. And that's what they make the mica powders out of. But this is a real sheet of mica, like the way it comes out of the ground. And so you guys, and I thought it was a little play on, they use this in pharmaceutical also, they use mica. So I thought, the mica pharmaceutical, old picture, playing with something different, blah, blah, blah. So I put a little sheet of mica in there for you guys.
I doubt ours are sheets.
Say what?
Sure, I doubt ours are sheets of mica. Ours will be.
No, yours is going to probably be powdered.
flakes or powder?
Yeah, because that's what they do to make the paint shiny. All your paints are so whoa out there shiny. Okay, so now I will use some more of these papers to cover these up. La-dee-da. Now remind me, when I go crazy looking, say it's over there with your clips. When I go looking crazy for the tape. Whoops.
You got me all curious now.
About?
Mica?
Oh, yeah. I've got different colors, and I have little, I'm not going to go get them right now because I'll get, depending on where they, the word isn't harvest, that's the wrong word, where they mine it, I guess. It's mined. It comes out of the ground. Ooh, I like that.
I don't know, but I know we have some kind of something. All I know is the raw material code is KT 2015, but that is the purplest powder I have ever seen in my life, and it's everywhere.
Oh, in a bad way?
No, well, they always poke a hole in the bag, or in it. They don't notice when they're driving off with the pallet on the forklift, and you got a trail of purple.
I hope they're wearing masks. That stuff gets in your lungs.
Yeah, they wear masks, all that protective gear.
Yeah.
Respirators, and well, everybody's wearing a mask now. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut that to go right there. Nerve tonic. I was going I didn't go there. I really controlled myself. I was gonna at one point, but I knew it wasn't something for everybody. I have this old book. I mean, it's really old, and it's about women's ailments and the things that doctors used to do for women's ailments. It's kind of rated R. And the stuff and the pictures and the writings and what was done. So that's why I opted not to do it. But that was what I was going to originally do when I started this thing. And then I said, no, I think we need to go a little more neutral. I don't want to offend anybody. I don't know everybody's limits. But it would have been funny.
Well, didn't we already come up with a crafting need for the duck bill?
What? What? What are you talking about?
Remember last week you were
I forget everything.
You were needing something to keep something open, and we figured the little thing they use at the OBGYN.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. It's worse than that. Trust me.
Okay, well, set up a private chat with me because I have no limits.
Oh, that's right. You're limitless. Okay, well, that looks kind of cool. That'll work out just hunky-dory. Hunky-dory. Oh, I did that wrong again. I keep doing that. That's okay. That's okay. I should turn this under first. But hey. Hey. Too bad. So who's over there trying to find what I'm talking about?
No, I'm not. I'm looking at the mica.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as I got on the computer, my boss pinged me. He saw me. I was like, ah.
Does he live on there too, or what?
Yes, we are right now. Yeah, me either, Laura. Pass on that one.
Okay, we need one more of those to cover up. Let's see. Let's see, this is going to go right here. Right there. And then we get the other one on the bottom and we'll put that up together, and that will make it hopefully about as straight as we can get without like driving ourselves crazy trying to measure stuff. Ooh, female pills. Here we go. Female pills.
No.
Let's do this. Let's wait a minute. Me. It's okay, ladies. I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, Terry said her mica was hidden. She found it.
Yeah, I put them in the tin so that it wouldn't break up. It should be in your tin. Should be. All right. Tape, 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 tape.
Oh, yeah, we got mica.
All colors.
Mineral light mica, mica C4000, micro mica, dry mica, copper,
Ooh.
iron oxide, talc. I think that purple stuff is talc. Microcrystalline wax. Man, I need to make all kind of stuff.
Just remember who gave you the idea.
I will. My God. Oh no, this mica comes in 2,000-pound super sacks. Good Lord, you see me walk out there with a 2,000-pound super sack.
See, what you need to do is follow those guys that have the hole in the bag, and then just run and
Exactly.
follow them. Have it fall in your little container. Say, slow down, guys.
It's a good thing you don't have to measure that stuff.
What do you mean?
Well, because if you were having to give measurements on everything, good Lord.
Oh, you mean what I'm doing? I thought you were talking about mica.
No.
Yeah, no, this is all whatever you're doing. Whatever you're doing, people.
People.
This did take me a minute to make, when I made this.
I guess that's why ours have to be put together.
Well, do you want to learn a project or not?
Ooh, we have copper flakes.
Okay. So now we take this piece. We ever so gently put it there. Put that one there. And then that is going to be our little slot. Must it looks too big now. No, it's going to be just fine. Because now we can make the book a little bit bigger. I mean, thicker. Now we got to do this. Oh my goodness, what is...
Get a drink. Get a drink.
Oh, something dusty got me. All right. Hey, wait a minute. Do I have any more? Uh-oh. Let's put these together.
Well, I gotta get away from here. Everybody's emailing me now. They see me.
Uh-oh.
I hate that when you move your mouse, your light turns green and it's like, hey, Susan's here.
Oh boy.
So is it still cold there?
Well, today it was like 73, and tonight it's supposed to be in the high 40s. And it's supposed to be like that all week. So it's going
Oh,
to be
that's
really
good
nice.
sleeping weather.
Yes, it's a really nice weather this week. But I think next week, toward the end of the week, it's going to be, I think starting next Wednesday, it's supposed to be in the 50s during the day.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't like that too much, but
Yeah, but you sleep during the day, don't you?
no, I don't.
Well, you're up all night. When do you sleep?
Okay, listen. I don't know when I sleep anymore. Poor Junior. Okay, I went to bed. For me, it was early last night. I went to bed at 1:30 last night. 2:30. I go over there. He had wet. I had, because as some of you don't know, I have a 100-pound Rottweiler that no longer has any muscles, has arthritis. Literally, the past 2 weeks cannot stand up at all. We used to help him stand up and help him walk, but he cannot even stand up anymore. And all his vital signs are good. So, you know, we're not going to put him down because he can't walk. So we've got all this contraptions for him to make him comfortable. And so he's a very clean dog. He doesn't like to be messy. So he's got all these pads, people pads, like to have on your bed and stuff, for older people. Anyway, and so we have those pads out there, and then I have old towels that I lay on top of that. So when he has an accident, like he pees or something, he'll go like he's in a panic, like, oh my gosh, get this off of me already. And so I have to run over there, and then I pull out the towel, and then I replace it with the clean towel, and then he's perfectly happy. I mean, he just rolls over and goes to sleep. He just wants to be clean. And so anytime in the middle of the night, he's in a panic. He doesn't want to be close to where it's wet. So I have to get up, go over, move him over, take it off, clean, put something clean, put him back on. It's a whole ordeal, let me tell you. Okay.
Can I move to your house when I get old?
So Oh, and he gets a little sponge bath because he likes to be clean. So I have to wipe him down and clean him up. And okay, so we're talking about at least 10 minutes, if not longer.
Well, you're awake by
Oh
then.
yeah, exactly. That's my point. By then it's like it's all over, right? So I go back and I lay down, and fortunately, I usually do go to sleep easily, you know. So another hour, 45 minutes go by. Oh my God. I go, what do you want? He wasn't wet. And I'm going, what do you want? So I think, oh, well, he can't get up and go drink water. He used to get up and drink water. So I go, maybe he's thirsty. So I go over, bring the water. Oh, he drinks all this water, which means you know what's going to happen in an hour and a half from then, right?
Oh, Lord.
Anyway, so he drinks all his water. But if I don't give him the water, he won't shut up and I won't sleep either way. So anyway, so I already know. So, of course, almost like clockwork, about, about an hour, 45 minutes later, I have to clean them up all over again. Oh dear. So that's my life. So when do I sleep? I have no idea. And then the last time he got me up, I think it was 8 o'clock. I said, this is ridiculous. I can't go back to bed. So I've been up since 8 o'clock. I went to bed at 1:30, slept for an hour and a half, got up, slept for another hour and a half, got up. So anyway.
You need to get those things. You need to go to the pediatrician. Because like when babies are little
Yeah.
and they need a urine sample, they give you those little bags
Yeah.
with the sticky on them
Oh.
that you put on them, and then because you can't tell a baby, here, pee in this cup. So
Yeah.
yeah, so then you just kind of.
See, I tried the diaper thing on him, but
No.
he's too big and his bladder's too big, and all it did was it just went out all over. It was a bigger mess than if I just have a towel there for him. That did not work at all.
Yeah, Ziploc baggie, man, do it.
And so yeah. So that's kind of our dilemma. So today he had a good day because you know he could be out all day. He was out on we have this ramp it goes out off of our deck, and so he he was out there all day barking at the stray cats in the alley and barking at the squirrels and having a grand old time. And but you know, when I go to bed,
Yeah, then I would definitely say that.
All right, so now we got this side one done. And holy moly, look at that. See? Perfecto. And now we have the little box. And we've got this about as, you know, square. Oh, I did this wrong. I forgot that one shows. I just need to cut that. You shouldn't fold it. Don't fold it. Don't fold it. Just cut it because it's going to butt up against here. I forgot this was a standalone one. Because you can see these from both sides, right? So you don't want to fold it back. Just kind of pinch it here in the ends because it butts up against the front and the back. There we go. Here we go. So I told my husband, I said, this is exactly why I didn't want children. And what do I have? 100-pound kid I got to take care of. That can't walk and can't talk. All he can do is complain.
Kind of like you got yourself a Benjamin Button.
All right, guys. So is this becoming kind of clear how to establish your little boxes?
Yes.
From scratch? And then what we would do is we put the tape and the glue again, and we, you know, stick them on there. And then once that's secure, then you can we'll do it together, but we'll put some glue here, you know, more on the ends here. and then a little bead here. We'll stick that down, and then depending how it sticks down, I might bring in another little real thin little bead here, just to stop it from accidentally swaying back and forth. All right, so this is what we're going to do with this one. I don't want to glue this down now because we won't be able to mess around with it, because once it's glued, I want to leave it alone. So let's just go on and kind of see how we're going to situate the size that we're going to do. So that's going to go here and here, and then we're going to leave a spot here. So let's measure that all out and get that all glued together and the paper on it, and then we will be closer to gluing these all down. All right, so I should have just go ahead and cut 4 of those, which I wasn't thinking, so now I got to remeasure. I got to remeasure.
So Chris asked Erin if she was watching a vet show.
A vet show?
Yeah, you know, on YouTube, how you watch those vet.
Oh, yeah.
And Annie Main said, still easier than dealing with a teenager.
Oh, yeah, I have to give you that one.
Laura said, awesome project, and Annie Main can't wait to work on hers this weekend.
Yay!
Oh, Annie Main's going to bed. Thank you for the inspiration, creativity, and the laughter.
Good night.
She got a flu shot today. Feels like somebody punched her in the arm.
Yeah, Richard, when he got his, he felt the same way.
Why don't they give it to you in your hip then? If it's that potent.
Oh, then you probably couldn't walk. It's better if you can't use your arm than if you can't use your leg. Okay, let me trim this a little bit. It's a little snug, a little snug. A little too snug. Okay, I think that might be good. So let's glue these together and get some paper on them. So last week when I realized Junior couldn't walk at all anymore, I just go, oh no, he can't walk no more. I felt so bad. I mean, because he's a big dog. He's a vital dog. He's an alpha dog. And, you know, he gives us that look, like that pitiful look, like, oh my gosh, I can't move. Are you going to help me? But now, you know, now he knows. He has like a, I guess what I would call like a resolute face, you know. Now when he wants something, he just kind of nonchalantly looks at us, and we know what he means about almost everything now. And he feels pretty confident, and he doesn't look as stressed as he did. He looked really lost for a while, but I think it was just all the bewilderment, you know, like, oh my gosh, I can't move, I can't get up. The other dogs are going to attack me. What am I going to do? And now we've got a pretty good routine for him.
Gina says she's got to go, but she loves this box, Rosemary.
Wonderful, wonderful. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back for sure. I'm not sure, you know, if Susan's going to be up to it, but depending how she feels. But we'll be back tomorrow. I'm just going to finish up these little pieces right here, and then we'll pick it up tomorrow after doing these little compartments here. Let's see. Paper, paper, paper. But I got to do both sides. Oh, I'm running low on my little pieces of paper. And I realized,
oh gosh, you're running low on paper.
well, the reason I say that is I noticed the last 2 times that we did a live and I printed, it did something to the speakers. I can't explain it, but it made it do weird sounds. And so I don't want to print anything. Do you remember that?
No, but Peggy must have spent all her money.
Hey, Peggy, have you been spending your money? We were wondering where you were, and I said, oh, she's out spending her money. Oh, wait, I have another one back here. Hello, I have one whole full sheet. Rosemary. Yeah, I told on you, Peggy. I said, no, she doesn't have no time for us. She's out there figuring out how she's going to spend her money. At least somebody that makes cute stuff won it. You know what I mean? She makes cute stuff.
Yes.
And I mean, and she uses their stuff instead of, you know, it going to somebody and then they buy some really cool stuff and then they don't do anything with it. At least she does something with it.
What's your point? What's your point?
I'm glad she won. Okay, so let me think. What do I want to put and where do I want to put it?
Oh no, she said hubby dropped his iPhone in the toilet tonight. She's trying to save it. Just throw it in a bag of rice.
Yeah, bag of rice. That's what I've read. I don't know if it works, but that's what everybody says.
Or if you keep the desiccant bags like Betty does.
Oh, will those work?
Yeah.
I would guess so. Huh? That's what they're made for, basically. Oops, did I do that long enough? Oh, man, Rosemary. Oh, you're such a goofus sometimes. Just make it. Okay. Just make it good enough, I guess. Okay.
Oh, Peggy says she almost has her box finished. She will post in a few days.
Oh.
If she hadn't gone on a fishing expedition, she probably would be done.
How cool is that? Holy moly, what was that?
Oh no. She said hubby's phone might be my first patient in the apothecary box.
That's funny.
All right, Katie. Katie said, thanks for all the tips and tricks, Rosemary. I'm going to start working on my box manana. Have a good night.
Perfect. Good night. All right, so now what I need to do is, just like we did here, we're going to cut some pieces to further create the ledge that's going to be sitting on. So we'll measure that, and we don't want it too tight, but we want it cozy. And let's see if Mr. Skeletor fits. Where'd he go? Oh, did he walk away? Where is he? Oh, there he is. And see, he fits just fine in there with the leftover spot. So we're going to put another cross piece here, and we're going to put the piece here also for the ledge. So now whatever we measure, we're going to need 3 sets, and I'm going to double it. So I need 6 pieces the same size.
I think you ought to put a loaded spring behind that skeleton, so when you take the fake bottom out, he stands straight up.
Well, when you figure out exactly how to make that happen, I'll do it.
All right.
Okay, so that's right there. Make sure that's all the way over.
Hello, Peggy, Peggy, Peggy.
Let's see if that's too big or too small. That's not straight, so now it's probably too small. Holy moly, it's perfect. Okay, so I need 6 of those pieces. Do I have any more cut? Yeah, here's some.
At least those are the right size. You didn't have to cut, or did you cut those, or those?
Yeah, I cut these off.
Oh, okay.
Because I knew I wanted an 1.25 inches, so I went ahead and pre-cut those. Okay, so that. Need 1 more. All right, so let's, same thing, only different. Glue them together. Get a little tape. A little bit glue.
Awesome, Peggy. He's probably using my paint. Good night, Aneva.
Good night.
You just got it going on now with that double-sided tape and those little pokey scissors.
Hey, sometimes I pay attention to you.
That's right. Those are like snippers.
They sold them as paper cutters, like fussy paper cutter jiggers, because they just, that's why they marketed them. I don't know if that's what they're for, but.
Yeah, she is. She's moving fast because she's at the end.
When you get toward the end, you finally figure it out on the last piece you're doing. Oh yeah, just do that. Plus, I figure you guys have seen it 100 times already tonight, so I don't have to like slow down. Paper. Let's cut this one straight across. So let's just fold this over, be done with it.
Does that say Superior Cologne for the toilet?
Toilette.
Oh, toilet. Same difference.
Well, where's this going? The middle, the back? Okay. Okay, so one of them that you do here needs to be on both sides because that's going to go in the center. And then the ones on the back and the front, you only have to put the paper on the one side if you want. And I put that upside down, but nobody is going to know. La-di-da. I'm not going to tell anybody. Okay, so that's going to go in between here. So you need both sides done. And depending if you have enough paper, the other two don't have to go all the way around, but they can if you want to. And might as well with this piece. So you see, actually, to do this box, it's really easy. It's just time consuming. It's not hard. It just takes time.
A 9-minute lag. Maybe you just weren't on live chat.
Who?
Jennifer Jane.
Jennifer, go out and come back. Type it in for her. If she's that on the lag, she'll hear it 9 minutes from now. Okay, one more to go.
Oh, she did, and she heard you. So,
Oh, okay.
just as I hit enter.
Well, there's no lag no more. She heard me.
Not a 9-minute one, anyway. What's an herb?
What?
That's what the front of that said. Oh, herb. That, yeah, right there.
Coughs are up.
Oh,
yeah.
Rup.
That's right.
I'm surprised your glue doesn't have skin on it.
Why?
Well, because it's been open so long. Mine would have skin on it.
Really?
Well, she had a 2-minute lag a while ago, Peggy. 2-minute lag.
Oh, look how cute. Apothecary. Hey, to put that somewhere. All right. Okay, lady. There we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, I gotta trim that. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see.
Hey, Faze. Hey, Joan. Joan said, hi, Rosemary.
Hey.
Had cataract surgery yesterday, so I'm just lurking for a while. I bought the kit, and I'm anxious to learn how to do it. That looks great already.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Once you're able to see, lurk around. Make sure you watch this video from the beginning. It'll help you a lot. Okay, so can you guys see?
Yep.
There you go. Now the only thing you have to, I guess, worry about is, getting this one, pretty much as straight as you can when you glue it in. And then now you've got this over here all ready to go. And basically your box is done, and now you just have to throw all your fun stuff in there. And that part's done. So tomorrow, it's just a matter of cutting a piece of cardboard, and we'll put that in there. It sits in just like. Let's see if this box is the same size as the other box. Oh, pretty much. And there you go. And then you would throw whatever junk you have. here on the top. Papers. Stuff. Leftover stuff. And then we'll make the little books and stuff. If we have time tomorrow, we'll do that. The little books that we made. For some reason, I thought this was going to take a lot longer to show you how to put together. Actually, this is going to be the quickest kit to put together that we've done. The other ones, it takes like, what, 2-3 weeks? We're still playing around with the stuff in it. But you can see, because we were fooling around, that you can see how it's kind of gapped right there. So once we get off, I'm going to put some glue in there and really make sure that it's secure. And so it doesn't flop around. All right. So I think for tonight, I think that's all we'll do tonight. If you have any questions right now, let me know of things that we already did tonight, so you can get caught up if you have a question, or if I didn't make something clear. And we can go over that. All right, where is the cover to my little scissors? Oh, here it is. There we go.
Oh, well, that's good. I was fixing to say that's some awful sharp little pointed scissors to not have a...
Yeah, it has this cute little cover. And it's really kind of hard to get off. You have to like squeeze it. And that's why it has this little thing. I guess like you could hang this on your neck if you're like this avid sewer, you know, and you don't want to lose it.
Hang it from your lanyard.
All right, let me gather up my stuff while I wait to see if you guys have any questions. Oops, trash. Wow, I only had one little piece left. Oh, 2 pieces left. I calculated that pretty good. Oh,
And you had stuff everywhere.
I did. I did for sure. And we'll just throw those in there in case we play with these tomorrow. I'm not sure what I'll make the little books out of. And might as well put our gluer things in there too. What was this? Oh, that was just paper. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. All right. And another thing, if you guys have like those magnets, this would be the time before you glue these things in. If you wanted this to have like little magnetic closure, you know, you put that magnet thing back here behind these things before you glue them down. And then before you put anything on here or on here, you could put the little magnet either here, probably behind here, be stronger, behind here, and then bing, your little thing closes that way too. Another option. Wow, I can't believe I got everything put away. No questions? Good.
I think that one was kind of self-explanatory.
Either you're all asleep or I explained everything enough for you to get the gist of it. Oh, Now I'm thirsty. I'll have me a nice. For some reason, I want some like plain water, just some cold, but cold. It's like having cold water. All right, ladies. I guess you're just like full of knowledge now. You can go play with your kit, and we'll come back tomorrow, and make some little books and stuff like that. I'm gonna glue this, tonight off camera because I want it to sit still and I don't want to, get it all wonky. So I'll be gluing that tonight. It'll be all ready for us to play with tomorrow. All right, tell Susan thank you. She had a long, hard day, and she still stuck it out with us. Thanks again, Susan. Very, very much.
No problem.
All right, ladies. We will see. Oh no, Jennifer goes, I'm wide awake. Oh, you poor thing. We'll see you guys tomorrow. At least I will. Maybe Susan. Depends how she feels. All right. Thanks again, guys. Good night.
Have a good night.